The European Space Agency has done it again. They've put a metal 3D printer in space. Not just any printer, mind you. This one's on the International Space Station. It's the first of its kind. A giant leap for spacecrafts and, well, mankind. This technological marvel doesn't simply print selfies. It uses lasers, powerful ones, to melt metal wire. Imagine a hot glue gun, but instead of glue, it's molten metal. The result, three-dimensional objects built in the cold vacuum of space. The first creation, a simple S-curve. It may not sound like much, but this is groundbreaking stuff. Think of it as the first footprint on the moon, but for space manufacturing. The team is ecstatic. Years of planning, engineering and nail-biting, and it works. This isn't just a win for the ESA, it's a win for everyone with their eyes on the stars. The ESA isn't stopping at S-curves. They have bigger plans. More complex shapes are next. Cylinders, tools, maybe even a miniature space station model. Who knows? But it's not just about the shapes. It's about understanding how printing in space differs from printing on Earth. Gravity, or the lack thereof, plays a funny role. Do objects print differently? Are the properties the same? To find out, the ESA is getting others involved. Think universities, research labs, the whole shebang. They'll print objects in space, then print identical ones on Earth. Then the comparisons begin. This is a global effort, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. Space is big, but it's getting crowded. Not with aliens, yet, but with junk. Old satellites, bits of rockets, you name it. It's a mess up there. This is where our space printer comes in, like a cosmic recycling bin. Instead of launching new tools and parts, we can just print them up there. Need a wrench? Print it. Solar panel on the fritz? Printer replacement. Think of the possibilities. Less waste, less need for risky and expensive launches, and a cleaner orbit for everyone. This is more than just good housekeeping, it's about sustainability. We're talking about a circular space economy. Recycling and reusing materials in space just like we should be doing here on Earth. Section 4. Deep space. No problem, we got this. The Moon, Mars, even beyond. These are the destinations that fire our imaginations, but deep space travel presents unique challenges. Imagine packing for a trip to Mars. You'd need everything. Tools, spare parts, maybe even a spare spaceship. It's a logistical nightmare. But what if you could pack a 3D printer instead? Need a new drill bit for your Martian rover? Print it. Habitat needs an expansion? Print it. The possibilities are as vast as space itself. This is the promise of on-demand manufacturing. It gives astronauts the ability to be self-sufficient, to adapt to unforeseen challenges. It's like having a cosmic toolbox, ready to create whatever you need whenever you need it. Section 5, pushing the limits from S to cylinders. The S-curve was just the beginning. Now the ESA is getting serious. They're printing cylinders and not just simple ones. Think thin walls, intricate designs, the kind of stuff that would make an engineer sweat. Why? They need to know how the space environment affects the printing process. Does microgravity weaken the metal? Do the lasers behave differently? This isn't just about pushing the limits of the printer, it's about pushing the limits of human ingenuity. It's about answering the unknown, unraveling the mysteries of manufacturing in the final frontier. The data they collect will be invaluable, paving the way for even more ambitious projects. After all, you don't build a space station or a moon base without understanding the fundamentals. Section 6. Space Cowboys and Martian Homes. The final frontier. The first metal 3D printer in space isn't just a cool gadget, it's a game changer. It represents a paradigm shift in how we approach space exploration. A shift towards sustainability, self-sufficiency and boundless possibility. Imagine a future where astronauts are more like space cowboys, building and tinkering as they explore the cosmos. Picture homes on Mars, 3D printed from Martian regolith, humanity's first off-world colony. This is the future that 3D printing in space promises. It's a future where the final frontier is no longer a limit, but a canvas, waiting for the brushstrokes of human imagination and innovation.